to get in here a little closer. Ooh, found something already. Hey, look, you caught something. Hey, it's Terry from D-Lab. I'm up here in the northern tier of Canada. Just stopped by to take my dog for a swim, and I ran across this guy up here, and you're not going to believe what he does. I believe his name, step on in there, Mr. Canadian. Or where are you actually from?
South of France.
South of France.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the name is
TimTron.
TimTron.
Yes.
TimTron. So it's amazing. Everywhere I go, I find these people that are into the same crap that I am. And guess what Tim does? He actually makes fishing lures out of tubes.
Right.
Yeah. So he actually has one on the pole right here. And this is called what now?
Tublure.
Tublure. Now that is France. I can hear the France in there. Yep.
Right.
So tublure has a, this is the bill.
Right, it is, yeah.
Yeah, and then of course that's the hook.
Yeah,
right?
the business end.
Right-to. And this appears to be a 6BQ5 tube.
Right.
Which is a great use for it, because you know what? That's the worst tube that's ever been made, man. So
really?
You actually picked the right tube.
Yeah, it has great action though, I think.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, we'll have to check that. Now, is there a different device that you make by chance?
Well, I make some things called tubobbers.
Tubobbers. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this one?
That is.
I saw this floating out there. I actually thought it was a buoy.
Really?
I did. So, all right. So, what's the story on the tubobber? I mean, what do we got here, man?
Oh, that's just a way to make a slip bobber. I wound some wire around that. I think that probably comes from an old motor or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Just something I found laying around, wandered around there, and
yeah. How about like paint job? This kind of reminds me of a reindeer.
Just some, a typical bobber scheme that everyone uses.
Once again, a dead 6BQ5. Great use for these tubes. Let's see what else is going on up here, and we'll talk with TimTron and check out the SS Minnow behind us. Kill it. I made another little discovery, Tim, and I think you need to clarify it, man. Right. What the heck is that? Up there in the tree.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
A thorn or something.
It looks like something that you hang on your rearview mirror, but that one doesn't have dice, man. But it does have some skid marks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, all right. All right, so Tim, you say you've put a lot of engineering time into this?
Yeah, there's probably about 20 hours I think I put into engineering the action of this lure.
All right, let's check it out, man. Throw it out and we'll see how tube lure performs. Here comes tube lure. Uh-oh. All right.
Did you see it?
So, Tim, what's the name of the ship? Is this the SS Minnow by chance?
No, this is a 17-foot Hobie Pro Angler kayak that I picked up a few years ago up in the Great White North.
Yeah. Wow.
It's quite a pedal drive kayak. So.
What is this?
I think it's a dogfish.
A dogfish? Hey doggy. Hey dogfish. Yo, what's this?
A bigger boat.
All right, we're getting ready for the Maiden voyage, and I've discovered that I don't have a life jacket, but TimTron does.
I do.
Now, what's the deal with that, man? How come I don't have a life jacket and you do?
I can't swim.
Oh, that's great. And you're the captain of the ship.
Yeah.
Right, so you will go down with the ship.
If I didn't have one on, I'd probably go down, yeah.
Excellent.
Feeding fish.
Does it have like GPS capability in case we get lost?
It does.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Could I order something like at a drive-in on that, like some root beer or anything? I take it that's
not
no.
Quite.
Oh, okay.
Not quite.
So there's no gals on roller skates. There's not like women on roller skates out here or anything.
Well, it'd be nice to find a mermaid out here.
I know. And she could like serve us beer from the waterfront. Right. That'd be fat.
It would be. I've never.
All right, so I got the old stepper machine going here, Tim. I'm thinking this is kind of like a workout machine, right?
It is.
It's very cool, man.
It is. That's one reason I like it, is you can, you know, fish and get some exercise at the same time. Okay, here's the first official cast with the tube lure.
All right, so there he is on the old line there. All right, man, let's make it happen.
Cast out there. Whoa, look at that thing go.
Man, you can get some distance on tube lure.
That's fat.
It is.
Or in the French would say, le flat.
Exactly.
Le flat.
Now, are you just going to troll with?
We're gonna just troll around.
Right. Okay.
And we're gonna do a little challenge.
Uh-oh.
I think I got something.
Really? How about probably a weed?
Probably weed. Oh, it's big too.
It's a big weed. All right, bringing in tube lure with its first catch.
Look at that. Oh.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think you're gonna smack me right in the head with that.
We're gonna have to go get him.
Okay.
You have to go get tube lure.
All right, man.
I might have to go down and get it.
You're gonna have to dive for tube lure?
Yeah, we got it. There's really big fish or really tough weed. I think I'm gonna have to probably dive down. I hate to lose my prototype.
Yeah.
You know, first time out and you lose your prototype after 20 hours and.
Oh yeah.
You know, and all the tuning on that bill I had to do.
Yeah.
The action right. It's incredible.
Now, have you ever casted tube lure and like hit a rock?
No, and I don't think it's really gonna matter because I heat treated the glass.
Ah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So.
Kind of a shattering thought, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah. Bummer. You sure it's just not a big fish down there?
Biggest one I ever had.
Right.
I had a friend, Jacques, that said this was one of the best lakes to fish in, right?
Yeah. Is Jacques' last name Cousteau?
It's no, it's not Cousteau.
It's pretty close to Cousteau, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like corn.
It's a French name, Comer.
Oh, Comer. Comer. Okay, like tube lure. I got it.
Like tube lure.
Okay. So he kind of hacked you.
He did.
He did.
And wait till I tell him.
But you know, one thing you have to admire the engineering of that tube lure. That bill stayed on there.
And it's a lot to say for that tube also.
Yes.
I mean, the way they built that tube is also very excellent.
Well, you know, it is a Zenith.
It is.
Yeah.
That's American?
Yeah, man.
Right.
So I think we should celebrate with a brewski because we're on a lake, right? So I got mine.
I got mine.
Okay, now I have an opener. What are you going to open yours with?
Hold on a second.
Alrighty then. This is kind of awkward. All right, here we are. Yeah, I got mine, man.
I got mine. This is
okay.
The DPX Hess tool.
Yeah.
Hostile environment survival tool. Everyone has them in Canada.
Have you ever slipped and like put that right through the palm of your hand?
No.
Okay.
I'm pretty careful with that.
All right, man. Well, here is tube lure. If you can get up. Hey, all right.
Oh.
All right, so tube lure didn't do too well out here. We have that, what is it, Jacques to thank for sending us out here to this weedy lake, right? So next, we are gonna try tube bobber. We believe tube bobber may be a better application out here because it can actually operate in the weed level, right? So you can put it right above the weed level.
It is. We should be able to put something up there.
All right, so next, tube bobber.
That really hurts.
Oh, what? What did you do there, TimTron?
Oh, I was putting this pole away and snagged myself on that pin minnow. It hurts.
That's probably the only thing you're going to catch on that minnow today.
For this lake, I'm really going to give old Jacques Comer Then once around when he told us this was, you know.
Yeah, he hosed us, man.
I think he called it Clear Lake, and I think he was pulling our leg.
Yeah.
I think that's just all a big joke.
So TimTron is baiting up 2-bobber. This will be the maiden flight. Hopefully the weeds don't give us a problem this time, huh?
I forgot the real bait. So I'm gonna have to put on this fake bait, this rubber worm, obviously.
Yeah. So there's 2-bobber. It's a floating.
Yeah. We'll get that line to go down.
Probably catch a fish right here, man. I can see the worm down there. So 2-bobber floats. Let's see if it can survive a cast.
Here we go.
All right, TimTron. There she go.
The tube, you were in the tubes a lot, so would you have any suggestions on that? Maybe a different model?
I'm thinking we need to step up the tube. We could probably
a larger tube?
Yeah, something with a little more air in it. Unless, could you take this tube to a gas station maybe and pump some more air in it so it float better?
I think they took that out of there. I don't think so. Sure.
Because we're probably dealing with more of a vacuum than we are air. Maybe that's why it's being sucked under. It's because it's got vacuum.
Yeah, hence the name, right?
Exactly. So you could actually fish the way you do with like 3 feet of line, just tied to the tip of your pole. Because I mean, you don't even have to cast this thing.
Like a cane pole.
Yeah, cane pole.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Another good application.
Yeah.
There.
So what do you think, TimTron? It was actually, I consider this a success because we did get the baits in the water.
Yes, we did. And, you know, part of the problem was Jacques sent us to a bad lake.
Yeah.
And I forgot, and part of that I can't, you know, is me because I forgot the bait.
All right, well, so ends the D-Lab water adventure with TimTron out here in the wilderness. We're not really in Canada, though. I'm sure you guys figured that out. But anyway, Tim is developing a whole line of these custom tube lures. Someday, he'll be rich and famous, right?
Just like you.
Just like me. Thanks for watching. Try to get in here a little closer. Cool. Caught something already. Hey, look, you caught something.